So, Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 85 is not officially out as I'm recording this, and I'm also getting over having strep throat, which really messed me up, and just overall not having the best time right now currently in my life. But I'm able to talk a little bit. I just didn't feel like being on camera. Hopefully I'll be on camera when I do the full review, which will probably be coming out before this. But I just want to talk about Vegeta's role in this arc in particular, because again, I don't hate Vegeta. He's in my top 3 favorite characters in Dragon Ball. 1 Goku, 2 Vegeta. No, 2 Gohan, 3 Vegeta, Trunks 4, and Piccolo 5, right? And I used to have fun, cracking jokes at Vegeta because his fans are hilarious to me, because they convince themselves over and over again that he's going to be the guy and he's going to be stronger than Goku, whatever. And granted, Goku and Vegeta kind of exchange who's stronger, but usually Goku's going to be stronger because Vegeta's big character point is that Goku motivates him to become better and vice versa. But like we've seen plenty of times that Vegeta without Goku is not really doing much, like in the Cell arc and Buu arc, things like that. He's still going to train, but Goku takes him to that next level, and Goku usually find other people to push to that next level as well. But it's not only just Vegeta. With Vegeta, it seems like it's only Goku and maybe like someone like Beerus or something. But with that being said, the Vegeta fans have been trying to push this narrative, like like Vegeta's getting treated like crap for like throughout all of Dragon Ball history, at least from Dragon Ball Z, because that's when Vegeta came in. But, Vegeta, he's like second fiddle and stuff, and I don't really believe that, because I felt like he was done really well in the Moral arc, where he like beat Prime Moro, but then when Moro 7-3 came along, he wasn't able to do anything. He lost, but he was able to help out in the final fight. And he's been a lot, like, I feel like Vegeta has been used way better in Dragon Ball Super than in Z, because in Z, let's be real, like the dude's L's were just tragic, and it was like all his fault, and I kind of felt like Kurotama was kind of like making fun of him at some points, especially in the Buu saga where he's Majin Vegeta. He sacrificed his entire life to save his kid and do all this amazing stuff, and Majin Buu just regenerates. Or he like scares Kid Buu, quote unquote, when Kid Buu is way stronger than Vegeta and proceeds to beat him down. At least that happened in the anime. So I feel like he's done a lot better in Dragon Ball Super, where he's a lot more competitive with Goku. He actually has a new form, which is Ultra Ego, which is the God Destruction version of Ultra Instinct. And that kind of leads me to the point of this video, is that in the Granolah arc, because again, listen, the only people who don't think Vegeta's not going to lose is Vegeta fans. Everyone else knows Vegeta's going to do some cool stuff, but he's going to lose to the big villain. But my problem is with this arc is that, why did Vegeta lose to Granolah? Granted, I made a video talking about Vegeta's not regressing as a character, and his connection with Granolah is actually really well written. But my problem is that in retrospect, is that when you have a form called Ultra Ego, which is the parallel to Ultra Instinct, right? In some fashion, because we do know Angels eventually is going to be better than God Destructions, but Goku and Vegeta's versions of these techniques are not exact copies, right? So when you introduce this form, you give Vegeta all these highlights. Why would you have Vegeta lose in the exact same chapter? Because again, I made my jokes because Vegeta fans are funny to me, but like real shit though, like Vegeta did not deserve to lose to Granolah. Like Granolah and Gas, which I'm going to be talking about Gas in another video, they represent a tragic character sacrificing their life to accomplish either revenge or try to accomplish something for their family. And Goku and Vegeta represent pure hard work and from a dying race and like things like that. Like they represent all those things. And they're trying to show that hard work wins in little aspects between like cheating and like becoming #1 through sacrificing your whole life for it. But I feel like it could have been done better if Vegeta beat Granolah and maybe they tied or somewhere around that fashion. But for Vegeta to lose once against Granolah because Granolah does Ultra Ego better than Ultra Ego Vegeta, because what Ultra Ego Vegeta's doing against Gas should have been something they did against Granolah, where Vegeta, even like, because Vegeta's already stronger than Granolah at that point, and you allow him to fight Granolah where he becomes even stronger than the form that makes him stronger when he takes more damage. Like it's ridiculous to me. And then Vegeta gets back up and like loses again, but like Granolah decides to like try to do a life-threatening attack. Then we get the Bardock flashback. Like like some people try to count that as like a Vegeta W when literally like he was about to die to Granolah over and over again. And like it feels like the form is just a punching bag. Like if I had to rewrite this part, I would have had like, you know, when Goku, because you needed Goku to leave the fight, so you have Vegeta mode. So like I would have had it like they did in Resurrection F. They had Goku go into base, then he gets knocked out the story. I would have had Goku go from UI, go down to base, then get knocked out, because I feel like both Perfected UI and Ultra Ego, we know they're stronger than some of these characters, but the betrayal of it makes it look crazy. Like there's no way that Blue Goku, even UI Sign later on, as we've seen, they shouldn't just look so much better. Granted, I understand the reason why they're doing it for UI Sign because of like, you know, character progression, but there should be no reason that Blue Goku looks better than Ultra Ego and Perfected UI Goku and Vegeta. It just doesn't, it shouldn't show that way. So like I would have had it that, you know, Goku drops to base talking to Vegeta and then he gets like, you know, one-shotted or whatever, because it's later confirmed that Goku could have beat Granolah just like Vegeta. They're both on par with each other, right? And like, you know, if you had some information, you could believe Goku's slightly stronger, whatever you believe. But I would have had it that Vegeta beats Granolah. Granolah realizes that like I can't win this way. He tries to do a sacrificial attack, and then we get the Bardock flashback, and we learn like, you know, more about Bardock, things like that. Then when Granolah wants to fight Gas, you know, they're both worn out, but Vegeta gives Granolah the sensu bean because he wants him to have, you know, his redemption or whatever. Granted, Granolah eventually loses, but I wouldn't have had it that Gas out of nowhere runs up and just punches the crap out of Vegeta. Like that doesn't even really work. Like I feel like he should have ran towards Goku because Goku looks like Bardock, the guy that gave him PTSD. But when he's about to swing, you know, he notices like, oh crap, that's the guy, and he faints. So there was no reason to have Vegeta get beat down there. I do agree with like Akira Toriyama and Torotaro that him getting beat down by Gas makes sense because Gas is able to fight both Perfected UI Goku and Ultra Ego Vegeta at the same time. Like exactly at the same time, and like able to overwhelm both of them. And it makes sense that he'll beat the crap out of Vegeta senseless. That makes sense because Gas is on a whole nother level. But the fact that you have Granolah do exactly what Ultra Ego did, but better, and Vegeta loses twice in his own chapter showing off his form, I don't think it's a great idea. Granted, did I have fun with it? Did I laugh at it? Yes, because Vegeta fans overhyped everything, and they're like in this endless cycle of overhyping the character and not understanding the character's role. Am I saying Vegeta's a bad character? No. And some people think Vegeta needs to be killed off because he's not the #1 guy. Like he's not Goku taking down the main villain, even though Goku needs help from Vegeta and other people to take down the main villain. Or he's not like Gohan who pulls BS power-ups. Again, I love Gohan, but Gohan is a character where either he doesn't train or he awakens his powers and like beats down the main villain with like barely any help, or he screws up or something. Like those, like these are the characters here. Like this is what they usually do. Is it monotonous? Maybe, but you know, I like the formula. But anyway, for Vegeta, I feel like he should have beat Granolah because I feel like Granolah is more of a villain for, well, not even really a villain, but more of an antagonist for Vegeta, and Gas is more of an antagonist for Goku. And I feel like Elect is more of an antagonist for Granolah because Elect killed Gas's mother. Gas lost to Bardock, which was a big deal for that type of thing, and they need to really address that wish, honestly. And Granolah represents Vegeta's guilt. They all have separate story arcs, and some people are telling me, you know, it was okay for Vegeta to lose that much. But I'm just saying for the representation of that form, it sucks that this dude has lost so much with that form. Granted, there is hope because Vegeta said that he's going to try to evolve Ultra Ego, which I think is a cool idea. And I think that should be a great thing. But it just sucks seeing that this form lost like 4 times. Okay, correct myself. It lost 3 times. When he got beat down by Gas randomly, he was in base. But it just sucks that this form, this quote unquote, again, also, I want to say it out there, like, even though I was saying that, you know, it was a theory and I hope I was wrong, I still ended up being wrong, which I'm happy about, that Ultra Ego does get stronger, but I still don't like that this guy's, like, limitation to how much damage he can take just seems so whack compared to Anime Goku Black. Like, I feel like everything Anime Goku Black was doing with his Zenkais and getting stronger, I feel like that's what happened with Ultra Ego. Like, it feels weird seeing Ultra Ego Vegeta with like a big, like, swollen eye and everything. Like, Goku Black never had those type of problems. Like, my only problem with Ultra Ego, it's a cool form. I like what it's doing. I like that he has something parallel to Ultra Instinct. I just feel like it could have been done a lot better. And like again, I like the crack jokes and everything I said before, but like I think Vegeta deserved a little bit better representation in terms of his form like this. Okay, like I feel like the forms where he got it and he was like automatically got a W to cement it was like literally Super Saiyan against Android 19 and Super Saiyan Blue Evolved against Topo. With like Majin Vegeta, like he got like a cheap win against Goku, but then proceeds to like say that he didn't even really want that. Then we learned that Goku had Super Saiyan 3. Then he tried to sacrifice his life for Majin Buu. Majin Buu took like no damage. With Super Saiyan Grade 2, yeah, he beat down semi-perfect Cell, but he allowed Perfect Cell to get away. And yeah, I just feel like this time it could have been like a great moment for him to beat Granolah. Again, I know some fans would have been mad. Granolah's not the main villain, whatever. But again, I feel like that just would have been a good representation. I feel like they did a great step with Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta, but he took a slight step back with Ultra Ego Vegeta. And I know some people will never let go of me making fun of that moment. It's the fans, it's not the character. I love the character. I still have figures. I'm still waiting for Ultra Ego Vegeta figure to come out. Tell what you guys think in the comment section down below, how y'all feel about everything. Sorry if I sound like crap right now. My voice is still going through it and everything. And again, also, no matter how hard life gets, continue to move forward. Remember, every little thing you can control and try to make better, it can add up to a great day. And don't let any negativity, hatred, or anything like that stop you from being you. Don't let the pain in this world make you feel like you can't be you. Remember that. Anyway, more videos should be coming out in the future. SonTj, peace. Love you all.